Hi guys! In this video we're going to be looking at graphing an equation. So let's get started. Graph the equation y equals x. So whatever y equals, x will equal the same thing, and whatever x equals, y will equal the same thing. That's what y equals x means. So when x equals -2, y will also equal -2. When x equals -1, y will also equal -1. When x equals 0, y will also equal 0. When x equals 1, y will also equal 1. And when x equals 2, y will also equal 2. Now, let's get started with the actual graphing. X-axis, well, we'll start with our first one, -2, -2. So, x is at -2, y will also be -2. So we're looking at this point here. Our next one, -1, -1. So x is -1, y will also be -1. So we're looking at that point there. 0 and 0. So when x equals 0, y will also be 0. So we're at the origin of our Cartesian plane. 1 and 1. So when x equals 1, y will also equal 1. So we're looking at this point. And 2 and 2. So when x equals 2, y will also equal 2. And there's our points. So now you need to get your ruler. Remember, you have to use a pencil when you're doing this. And you're going to draw in your line. Make sure it extends past your points. And really important, you need to have an arrow at either end to show it goes on forever. Okay, let's look at our next example. Our next one is graphing the equation of y equals x take away 4. So when x equals -2, so we're doing y equals x, -2 take away 4. -2 take away 4 is -6. So when x equals -2, y equals -6. Our next number is x equals -1. So y equals -1 take away 4. -1 take away 4 is -5. So when x equals -1, y equals -5. Our next value is 0. Y equals x, which is 0, take away 4. 0 take away 4 is -4. So when x equals 0, our y value is -4. Next value is 1. Y equals x, which is 1, take away 4, equals -3. So when x equals 1, y equals -3. And our last value that I have here is 2. So y equals x, which is 2, take away 4. I should have the bracket there. 2 take away 4 is -2. So when x equals 2, y equals -2. Let's plot our points. So our first point, -2, 6. So x equals -2, y equals 6. So y would be down here. And our point would be there. Our next point is -1, -5. So there's -1. -5 is here. So that's the point that we want. 0, -4. So when x equals 0, y equals -4. So that's our point there. 1, -3. X equals 1, y is -3. That's our point. And our last one is 2, -2. So x equals 2, y equals -2. And that's our point. So again, remember, you need to make sure that you use a ruler and you extend beyond your lines. So there we go. I'm going to pull this over a little bit. And there we have it. We've just graphed the equation y equals x take away 4. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that's been quite helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next video.